can someone please explain why every year your insurance goes up, like if you've not made a claim? I don't get it. I thought it's meant to go down. Every year, I have to just switch insurance people because it just always goes up. By a lot too. Like, my insurance now is like $1,500 or $1,800 a year. And it's about to like automatically renew. And they want to make it $2,500 for the year. And I haven't made a claim. Ridiculous.
Hello everyone, it's Emmanuel Cooke. Today we will be reacting to a new video, and I hope that you guys enjoy the video.
There ain't no way I was getting robbed this whole entire time. I had my car for 2 years. I live in New York. I drive a Honda. When I first got my car, I was paying $570 for insurance with Geico. And somehow it went up this year to $610. So I was paying $610 every month for car insurance. And I'm like, let me finally call other car insurances because I feel like this is a bit absurd that I'm paying this much for a Honda. I know I should have been called and checked other insurances, but I was just putting it off for so long, thinking it wasn't going to be possible for me to get a lower rate anyways. And look at this. I go ahead and call randomly. I just had nothing else to do. I was like, you know what? Let me just call their insurances. And now, guess how much I'm paying? I am paying $215 for car insurance now. From $610 to $215. Like, there ain't no way. No way I was getting robbed this whole entire time of having my car. And I could have got a lower rate this whole entire time. Listen, all I'm saying is, go ahead and call other car insurances. And the thing is, you could be paying a low rate already and you're like, nah, I don't even want to call. It's no point. But you can pay even less. So it's like, why not just save that extra money? Geico was real life looting me because $610 all this time? You know how much money I could have saved? I'm stressed about that. Like, I can't believe it.
Car insurance is the biggest scam on this planet. Like, I'm really trying to understand, like, I need the insurance to cover my car in case I get into an accident. But if I get into an accident, then I'm penalized for getting into an accident because I'm really not supposed to get into an accident even if I have car insurance. And then if I do use my car insurance because I got into an accident, they're going to raise my monthly premium. And then it's up to their discretion whether they cover me or not. But it's not up to my discretion whether I pay them or not. Because in order for me to register my car in my state, I have to have car insurance. So me being me, I'm thinking like, okay, so if I'm paying you $300 a month, if anything happens to my car, I shouldn't hear no tongue, no mouth. They have tongue and mouth every time you something happens to your car. It is not making sense to me. Like, that's not adding up. The fact that car insurance is so expensive anyways. Like, what do you mean you're charging me $400 a month for a what if? For a hypothetical? You must be out your goddamn... I don't get it. Health insurance is a whole nother thing, but the car insurance shit, I don't get. I don't get it. And to require people to have it, required, I'm getting upset. I'm getting upset because I have to renew my insurance, and my insurance is like almost $400. When I first got my car and I got insurance, and my insurance was like $200 something. Now it's almost $400. Like, I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot. Like, I'm about to give me a electric scooter. No, in this country, they're going to start making people register them too.
I don't know, the CEO of Geico woke up this morning or just woke up this morning on the wrong side of the bed and decided to say, hey, let me just increase everybody's policy. But here, listen here, Jack, you got me fucked up because I'm going to pay per mile from now on. Again, cancel that traditional car insurance payment and y'all go pay per mile. I'm going to give y'all the details on that on the next video. But, matter of fact, I got a video about that already. And I was just talking about that video last year. Fucked around, got traditional car insurance with Geico because it was good at the time. Every fucking month, my car insurance going up. Like I said, I don't know, he got a mistress and he trying to pay her ass to keep quiet or what. But, baby, the fact that you see him messing with my funds, I'm finna go to pay per mile. Fuck the traditional car insurance. And I'm eating peanut butter Rick Rock because they got me in the poorhouse. With some water.
I guess I'm about to be a carless girl. What the fuck is going on with the car insurance rates in the United States of America? I just received a text from Geico about an hour ago saying that I owed a bill or was going to be charged $520 on June 8th. $520. I called them. I said, what is this charge for? I'm a little confused. I pay 6 months for my premium. What is this $520 charge? She said, oh no, that's your new monthly rate. That is your new monthly rate, $520 for car insurance. That is more than the car payment on my lease. How do I cancel? How do I cancel my car insurance? I don't need to drive anymore. $520. I do not drive a luxury vehicle. I'm in a Honda HR-V. I am not paying nearly $1,000 a month to be driving on the road in my Honda HR-V before gas, before maintenance, before anything else. I already cried about this and I'm done crying about it. My next steps are to call Honda, figure out how I return my lease, pay whatever penalty or whatever else I owe on that, and then cut it loose.
$805 a month for car insurance? Listen, I sell cars. I've been selling cars for almost 7 years now, so a lot of it I'm numb to. Car payments, numb to. Interest rates, I'm numb to. Credit scores, I'm numb to. But something I'll never get used to is these car insurance prices. Yesterday, I'm dealing with the client. We're looking at a car. She likes the car. She wants to buy the car. Car payments are okay. Approval's okay. But we called the insurance company, and when we got our first quote at $805 a month, the whole room gasped. I mean the whole room. Myself, the finance manager, the client, all of our mouths dropped. Listen to this. The car that we were insuring was a 2022 Corolla. Just in case you were wondering, the insurance was well over the car payment, like it wasn't even close. After playing around with coverages, changing some deductibles, we were able to get that car insurance rate down to $691. But to anyone that's in the market to buy a new or even pre-owned car, I highly recommend getting an idea of what your car insurance is gonna be before you walk into the dealership.
Y'all want to know what's so ghetto? I just went from paying $1,134 and some change to $485 and some change for car insurance. When I was paying the $1,134 and some change a month, it was the same as what I'm paying for now. Same type of vehicles on there, same type of coverages. $1,000 deductibles because, duh. And it's one driver listed, me. 2 cars, 2. My 2022 Tesla 3 and my 2021 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. I'm 27. No accidents. No derogatory marks. No license suspensions. No tickets. Nada. Nothing. Why in the fuck was I paying so much for car insurance? Like, don't go to Direct Auto.
I'm gonna just say this like everybody else say it. Car insurance is a scam. I'm with Geico, right? So my bill has been $129 for the past 3 months. Next month it's talking about some 202. 202 where? So I'm calling, right? Because June is talking about some 160. What is up? I call the lady. Ring, ring, ring. She say, yes, ma'am. What can I, how can I help you? I would like to know where this $200 came from. That's an $80 increase. So she was like, yeah, based on your driving performance with the good driver, whatever it is that they put on your phone when you sign up for Geico, talking about something. It shows that, your driving score went down or whatnot. I said, ma'am, I saw that. Question: every time I get in the car with somebody, I have to switch it to being a passenger? She said, yes, ma'am. I said, no, ma'am. That's extra work for me. Like, I don't understand. So yeah, you have to change it every time you get in a car with somebody, because if they can't drive, it shows up on your score. I didn't read all that. I don't read fine print. I'm not a lawyer. Don't claim to be. But baby, that's a huge increase. She's talking about well, you pay a certain amount when your score is a certain score. I don't like want that. Give me a base pay, and that's what I pay. What? If I'm not in an accident, it shouldn't be extra. That's like when you sick, you pay extra for health insurance. I'm not sick.
Insurance companies do not want you to know this secret. Hey, I need car insurance. How much does it cost? Okay, we would love to overcharge you on some insurance, but who's going to be driving the car? It's going to be me and my wife, who has 30 years of driving experience. All right, and where are you going to park the car? Definitely not in my garage or on the street, because I know that it would be cheaper for me to park it on the driveway. Okay, that's fine, but we also offer breakdown insurance. I would definitely recommend it. Shit in case. No shit in case. Thanks. I know that I could get it cheaper somewhere else. Okay, and how would you like to pay it monthly? Actually, I would like to pay for my entire year up front, because I know that I get a huge discount by doing that. This is the lowest price I ever seen. My boss is gonna be pissed. Yeah, too bad I follow Best Go 3 for all the money secrets.
One thing I've realized about finding car insurance quotes is that the time that you are looking for them matters. So I'm gonna give you guys a few hacks on how to find the best prices for car insurance. Number one, when you're looking for car insurance, make sure that you're looking on a private browser. Because for some reason, when you're looking on the normal browser, everything is a lot more expensive, well, in terms of like car insurance, plane tickets, etc. So when you're looking for car insurance, look on a private browser. And me personally, I find the cheapest quotes with Money Supermarket. I've never ever found cheap quotes with comparethemarket.com. But hey, everyone has a different experience with all of those websites. But I would say start with Money Supermarket. Another hack, when you're looking for car insurance, look early hours of the morning. It's a drag, but hey, if you look for car insurance at around 6 a.m, 6 a.m, oh, you're finding the cheap insurance. And again, I don't know why, but that's something that these websites tend to do or whatnot. And finally, when you're looking for car insurance, search for car insurance earlier in the week. So on like Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays. I've found that when you look on those specific 3 days, I get the cheapest quotes than if I'm to look later on in the week, more towards the weekend. Try these hacks out and let me know if they work. And if there's any other hacks to finding cheaper car insurance, comment below, because I could do with some of those myself. If you enjoy my car content, like, save, share, and follow me for more, because I'm going to keep coming with them.
I'm so confused about what is happening with the state of auto insurance right now in California, because apparently it's absolutely insane and it has been complete hell trying to figure it out. I was in a car accident last year in July. It wasn't my fault at all. It was basically this girl ran a stop sign, almost killed me, tried to drive away, but these people caught her. There was lots of camera footage. Very fun, traumatizing event. I've been putting off getting a new car for a while, and I went in on Sunday and I got a good deal. So I was like, you know what? I need to figure out insurance first. And they were like, no, we'll give you 30 days insurance. You can figure that out later. And I was like, of course I can, right? Because it shouldn't be something that's insanely hard to do. So I've been calling around this week trying to find insurance coverage. The first problem I've run into is LexisNexis, which I hate, is based off of it's like a report that's based off of your address. So there's an accident on there that I wasn't in, like it wasn't me, in 2021, that apparently the guy who used to live in our apartment was in. And so like it's on my record, even though my name isn't involved in it all. So I'm working on getting that cleared up, but that's affecting my rate because there's an at-fault accident on this report that isn't even me. The first company I called was Geico, because I've always been a Geico customer. They were great to me during the accident. I was happy to sign up again with Geico. I can't sign up online, even though it's been over 6 months since I last had an account. For some reason, their system just isn't acknowledging that and like giving me a quote. So I've been calling and trying to get through. It took forever. I finally get through and the guy's like, I literally can't help you over the phone. You have to do it online. And I was like, I know, but I'm having a problem with your system. And he was like, I know, I can't help you. And I was like, well, then I literally can't sign up with Geico. Like, you're gonna lose a customer. And he's like, I know, I'm so sorry. What? So then I get a quote from Progressive, and they let me do it over the phone, but then they tell me, oh, you're only allowed to pay now for Progressive insurance in a lump sum. So basically, I would have to pay them the entire 6 months of insurance coverage up front, and you're not allowed to do a monthly payment. Like, they don't do monthly payments anymore. Progressive insurance. Final kicker that I've had is I call AAA, getting another rate, because I'm like, man, what's going on here? I get through there. She runs it without my LexisNexis report to give me a fair rate, because we know that that's going to get taken care of in just a few days. But again, AAA in California doesn't allow monthly payments unless you pay 40% of the coverage up front, and they do 12-month coverage. So I'm paying 6 months up front. Again, what the fuck is happening? Like, who is out here paying their car insurance for 6 months in a lump sum? Why am I not allowed to sign up for a monthly payment for car insurance in California? I'm gonna call more companies, but like, why is this so hard? And the rates are so crazy. I'm literally going to be paying more for basic car insurance, like full coverage with uninsured driver coverage, because I was just hit by an uninsured driver in July, so I know how important that is. But it shouldn't, like, I was paying that same coverage. I was paying $170 a month on my 2015 Honda Civic. I have another Honda here, and each quote I'm getting is like over $300 a month. That's more than my health insurance. That's like, that would be like my second biggest bill besides, like, that's more than my car is gonna cost. I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused by this.
Here are some tips on finding the cheapest car insurance from an insurance expert. If you don't know me, my name is Kara. I have been in the auto and home insurance industry for over 20 years, and I like to talk about insurance. So the first thing you have to understand is that the cheapest is not always the best. While saving money is super important, adequate coverage is super important also. That being said, here are some tips to help you find the cheapest car insurance for you. The first thing is to improve your driving record. If you don't have any accidents or violations, that's awesome. You're probably going to get the cheapest rate as opposed to somebody who has some accidents or violations. The other thing you can do is take a defensive driving course. A lot of companies will give you discounts for it. Next, choose the right coverage. You may not need a lot of coverage. You might not need rental reimbursement or towing coverage. Just compare what those costs are with what you may actually need and kind of determine the best coverage for you. Another tip is to look for any discounts that you might be eligible for, including bundling discounts, defensive driving discounts I mentioned. If you're a good student, that's a discount that's offered. So just ask your insurance company and figure out what discounts you might get. Lastly, if you don't drive a lot, look for pay-per-mile insurance, because that will save you a ton as well. And as always, if you found this helpful, like and follow for more.
Welcome back to Adulting is Ghetto, and I'd like to cancel my subscription immediately, car insurance edition. So if you were here with us on the last episode, we talked about how my insurance went up from like $300 to $500, but it was actually $400, still too high for me, and it's basically $500. We're gonna keep it at $500. So all the comments talked about how you should shop your insurance, you should switch, look up some more, woo. So that's exactly what I did, and I'm gonna go over with y'all what I switched. So I'm a full coverage kind of girl, so I need all the coverages. So I'm gonna just tell y'all, I don't think I can tell y'all my quote prices, because it's different for everybody, I feel like. But I am going to tell you the companies that I looked at, and the ones I was just like, what is happening? So I looked at Root, and they basically were just going to charge me the same amount that I had been paying the first time, which was like $300 something. So I was like, okay. Progressive was the best one, and ultimately the one that I ended up just switching to just now, like some minutes ago. They got me they had like a 6-month one. They had the best deal. I'm now paying like $200 something, right? I looked at Mile Auto, but they didn't let me choose some of the things that are already on the previous policy I had. It's like $100 something, but I was like, this doesn't give me full coverage. Like, this is not, and then the way they did it was confusing to me, but it may have just been a me thing. So I would definitely say check them out if you want to. Geico was quoting me like $300 something. It was a little bit higher than what I was already paying initially. So I was like, no. I looked at the general. They must thought I was Shaq himself. Like, they must have thought, oh, you related to Shaq, so you got Shaq money. I indeed do not have Shaq money. That quote was more than $800. Let me just say that. I was like, who do you think I am? I'm not him, I'm not her, I'm not them. Like they said, look around, shop your codes. I used insurify.com to try and see like what's out there for real. But other than that, this has been another episode of Adulting is Ghetto, and I would like to cancel my subscription immediately. I'll see y'all in the next one.
If you're someone like me who likes to save money and you got expensive car insurance, I got you. Let me tell you guys, back history. I've been with Geico for 5+ years, literally confirmed it with them. And they decided to go up on my insurance after 6 months of me just getting my brand new 2023 Mazda. They were charging me, I think it used to be like $270 something to now $303. And I was like, every 6 months you're supposed to like go down, but no, they've been going out. The economy, the prices and everything's going up. So I went to Costco insurance. I didn't even know Costco had insurance. One, you go to Costco insurance, you just type it in. Don't go in as a member, just type in. It's kind of like those little quote situations. So you're gonna go ahead and type in the quote and fill in all your information. Fill in all your information, and then literally everything's gonna pop up like what's the cheapest thing to apply for. So literally the first one that popped up for me was Progressive, which was freaking shocking. So I applied for a Progressive with $57 down. I have a payment of now $145. I have a clean record. I'm over 25, so it's very ridiculous for me to be paying $303 for my car when Progressive literally is going to charge me $145. So, and I didn't even know that Costco offers insurance in the first place. So if you guys didn't know that, like literally get up on it. I thought that you would have to like have like a Costco membership because my stuff expired. And mama, go ahead and come on, let's re-up it. But that being said, just apply for it online. Just shop around, y'all, because I'm really saving me $150 now. I'm super excited. I'm super happy. And then he was like, oh, it may go up a few dollars. I ain't tripping. I am not tripping, because honestly, for my Nissan with Geico, I was paying like $170. That old like 09 car. So I'm paying $145 for a brand new car every single month. So y'all better get up on it. I'm trying to put y'all on. I'm telling y'all, save your money.
That is it for today. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and like, comment, and subscribe down below, and see you in the next video.